So lucky the video I cut off, but like I was getting into, it's Luke chapter 11, verse 17. It says, "But he, knowing their thoughts, said unto them, Every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and a house divided against a house falleth." Right. So like America is divided in itself against itself in so many different ways. You got what you call the separation of powers, which is the dividing of a government. And you divide the government into three different powers, three different branches to share powers. All right, that's called a separation of powers. And then you got the America national government divided, in between the states, or the states divided Salakia amongst the national government, man. All right, so you just got America is just divided, and its house is gonna be brought down to desolation, man. That's what Scripture said. And it's, read it again. It says, "But he, knowing their thoughts, said unto them, Every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation." Right. So this place is gonna be brought to desolation, man. Because you can't. How can you build up and prosper in a place where it's divided among itself? If something is divided, that means it's being separated, and basically it's going against each other, man. If you're not coming together as one, and you separate into two, you basically gonna be coming against yourself, man. These kingdoms gonna come against each other because they divided against each other, and that's gonna lead it to desolation and destruction, man. All right, as Scripture said, in verse 18 it says, "If Satan also be divided against himself, how shall his kingdom stand?" Right, this is Satan's kingdom. This is the devil's, Esau's kingdom. If you're going to divide amongst yourself, how can you stand, man? How can you stand when you got three branches divided amongst themselves? Or the government divided amongst itself, man? How can you stand? You can't. You're going to get destroyed. You're going to get brought down, man. It says, "Because ye say that I cast out devils through Beelzebub," and Beelzebub is just the devil. Yeah. So basically, how can the devil cast out a devil, man? And that's what you got when you got kingdoms divided amongst themselves. Because yet you got a wicked kingdom telling another wicked kingdom what to do. Basically, two wicked people feuding against each other in wickedness. At the end of the day, it's just gonna lead to the destruction of the two wicked people, man. They both wicked. They both devils. They both Esau. Nothing good comes out of a division of a kingdom, man. All right, you got to your kingdom got to all come together as one. And this place is divided amongst each other. It's being split up, separated. And I'm gonna close out with Jeremiah. Closing out with Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 11. It says, "Make bright the arrows, gather the shields. The Lord hath raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes," or Salakia, if I'm pronouncing it to be wrong, Salakia, the Medes, "for his device is against Babylon to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of the Lord, the vengeance of his temple." Right. The Iranians, those who the Medes are, the Medes. Those are the Iranians, man. The people in Iran. And these Iranians, man, are turning against Esau, already, because like I was explaining in my last video, you know, Trump is pulling U.S. troops out of Syria, out of that Iranian war against ISIS. All right, and Trump is pulling his troops out of that war, and that's basically Iran made a threat to Trump that if he were to do that, if he were to pull the U.S. troops out, you know, that Iran is going to join up, or it's likely that Iran was going to basically, you know, take that as a threat, and they threatened Trump like, you know, basically, you know, if you do that, you're making a big mistake, man. You know, if you do that, then you basically just getting on our bad side. But Trump was eager to pull them U.S. troops out, though, man. So that's just telling you, like, Iran is about to turn against Esau, man, and he about to join up against these Russians. He about to make alliance with Russia, all right, and they're gonna come together and destroy this place. But you know, with that, hope this video is very edifying. You know, that you know, prophecy is being fulfilled, man, and these is all prophecies, you know. But you know, call Allah Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Call Kodash Barakatah. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who were well. Salutation.